Welcome to Pokemon Victory Elite Squadron. After hours.
Whoa!
We're done.
Crazy. Okay,
No
bye.
intro. No intro. Go. You guys have shown up to a bar called the Drunken Barrel.
Are you fucking serious?
I hate you, Arch.
What?
Please. I don't even. Why do we.
It is a
Guys,
chain.
why don't we just, like, fuck
It
it
was
and
a
go to a
game,
game?
but the original was down in the south. It branched off. Then the war happened. But then people up here were like, "Hey, they can't close us."
Okay, can I heal myself? Just
Yeah, sure.
Why don't we
Okay,
just
thank
go to a Denny's instead?
Hey, I'm not making it a map, so fuck you. You specifically said bar.
yeah.
You asked
Okay.
for this.
You asked for this.
Let me refresh.
It's not.
It's not copyright infringement. They don't even remember we exist. Yeah, fucking the Drunken Barbaro was from like what, like session 10 or something.
Lumen
Yeah.
City. To me,
Oh my
yeah,
god.
like that.
It's a callback? I didn't even know.
Yeah, it's from Lumen. The first place you guys went to dinner with High Society.
Look,
Yeah, the
look,
first-
everything before Campion is a fever dream for me, alright?
It was the first time Gumi got drunk.
I don't even remember that.
And then Winter, because Winter was like, you legit asked me, hey, can I write on this napkin to summon a demon? I'm like, no, what the, no!
Oh yeah!
What the fuck were you even expecting?
Like,
It's
excuse
a
me.
fucking napkin!
Like, excuse me, is this D&D or just Pokemon?
Oh my god. Good times. Okay, Marcus goes to the bar and Marcus goes to the bar.
Yes.
Now those were chips.
No, that sounded like plastic.
I crushed a water bottle.
Okay, Marcus going to be sitting down and just ask for something to drink, something strong. Dylan, get off of me.
Fuck. Eh.
Get off
Dylan,
of me.
it's literally people
Do you not see them?
Oh, let me refresh my page.
Okay.
it went like above 3 people. It was like, Dylan, no, no, no. Dylan, hi, get out.
You're gonna get shot by everyone.
Pretty much.
He almost went like on top of the only 3 people here that actually have weapons.
I have
Oh
a
my
guitar
God.
that I can whack you with, so there's that, and I can also hurt your feelings.
Shot set on fire. The liquid is frozen. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. So Mark's going to sit down in the bar and just ask for something strong. What? And try to relax post battle a little.
Whoa. Dylan is gonna walk out for a second, then come back,
Okay.
and then he's gonna go and sit down.
Okay.
Okay, for how long you were out?
About 5-10 minutes.
Okay. Did you go out to do drugs?
Uh,
Oh my god.
Dylan's eyes are like slightly blood.
He did drugs. Just say
Yeah,
it.
yeah, okay.
Just say it.
Okay. Yeah.
He went the bud.
Okay.
Right, so he's down and then immediately puts her head on the counter.
It's been 2 months since I last drank. God dang.
Well, didn't drink in the party? Nothing?
I tend not to drink as much, especially when I'm always the one playing or DJing at the party.
Well, you didn't drink out of costume.
I drank whenever I usually drink whenever I'm not playing. So whenever there's like dry periods, I go for a drink. Though I try to stay off of it a little bit, just so I can try to focus more. But after everything that happened today, I just say screw it.
Yeah.
I do wanna apologize though, Mark. It was all crazy. Like, I didn't mean to snap at you. Like, I understand that with all the pressure that was happening, I kind of get it. But sometimes you do need to chill down with the kind of, the killing guy stuff, you know?
Mark's going to scratch his head, look at you, and just be like, "Were you actually, did you actually say something malicious to me? If you said, I think I owe you a punch in the stomach, but really, I didn't realize."
Yeah, it's apparently. I think you go a little bit too far when you're pissed off. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Well, I think everyone goes a little too far when we're pissed off. Just like that dumbass that we fought against.
Yeah, no,
BB
Normally, I don't drink because, well, things like today, but I think I'll make an exception, says Epsilon.
Yep.
The
Cheers
moment
to that.
the moment that said asshole is mentioned, BB immediately brings up the middle finger.
Yeah, no. The Dragonites is kind of close to me, and see him get one-shotted from a special beam cannon, I was just kind of mad.
Yeah, I feel you.
I
feel you.
still don't know how my Bidoof managed to survive that.
Yeah, one thing that I didn't get to ask. How did he get a Bidoof to Mega Evolved? I've never seen that before.
Oh, it's actually from it's a family heirloom. My family bred Bidoof ancient time.
Your
Uh,
family bred Bidoof.
Yes.
I guess explains the hair.
Why would they do that?
Well, they wanted to show people that Bidoof isn't just a,
Zeta
Dumb.
does kind of ask, but why though?
I don't know.
I hope that your parents made a lot of money in the dam business, otherwise, or the wood selling business. Otherwise, why?
Oh, well, my mom was a weather woman. My father was a Bidoof breeder.
Okay.
I have heard
What?
of some guitars being like specifically made through Bidoofs and B barrels, like with certain trees and like how they carve it. I've never really got into it because it doesn't seem like it's had a lot of success with sound quality. But I have heard that's a thing.
Most of the time, it's normally oak and pine that they. I don't need to give you the Bidoof facts.
Bidoof facts.
Says the Bidoof breeder.
So, you know that one gas chain that popped up here in the here, and had a Bidoof as a mascot. It started with my Bidoof.
Huh.
Okay, so apparently you and your family does entrepreneurship. Then that would make more sense.
Well, no, I just worked at a gas station, and they were like, "Hey, let's use this thing as a mascot."
Okay, no. Just turn back the tape a little bit. You used to work at the gas station. Your family is a Bidoof breeder, and now you're working as a agent for Cyclops. How the fuck did the sequence of events goes?
So, do you want to understand how? You want me to tell you how I got here? I walked in high off my ass and somehow managed to get accepted because they found out
Mark actually, when he said that he entered up high and got accepted, he actually going to raise his finger, kind of. Nope, you talked enough. He's going to ask for another drink.
Grimer's gas mascot at least makes sense. How would a Bidoof be a mascot for a gas station?
Good question.
I mean, Doofus is a good gas station name.
Okay,
just gonna awkwardly shake my drink with some of the ice and take a sip.
I can imagine like everyone while Dylan is talking, everyone progressively asks for one more drink. Like,
Slowly.
yeah, Mark goes first, Discord goes next, then Zera, and then Epsilon, then me. Everyone has their breaking point.
And like the more that Dylan talks, the more we're ordering drinks.
Arch, I have a question. Does this bar allow small poke?
Yes.
Bartender, a bowl of milk for my Bidoof.
We don't have milk here.
Your lightest alcoholic drink.
We have water. But no, really. Fossils? Sure. Pollution Pokemon? But Bidoof? Zeta's still hung up on it.
Yeah, no, Mark's going to look at her and just be like, well, I'm trying to come up with something witty, but it's hard. Because, I mean, Bidoof doesn't do bad to anyone. They're just, well...
Maybe dumb and goofy is cute for some people.
Well,
But why would Dumb and Goof be related to a gas station?
I mean,
Look,
are you
I don't
speaking-
work for the gas station. I just play music, my dude.
Oh yeah, and what about you? How the fuck did you become an agent?
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
I have to join.
Huh.
Yep.
Why?
Well, I'm trying to find a way to, go to the south as much as I really don't like to. I have a girlfriend down in the south, and I think she accidentally got mixed up in some revolutionary business, like maybe got kidnapped or something, or like I'm just trying to find the quickest way to go down to the south and find her.
Huh. Well, it's your funeral.
Honestly, at this point, I've survived through so much. I just need to make sure I survive with a headache. What's the minor thing of a headache?
Oh, we're 3 shots in!
Zeta is already 3 shots in. I've seen a skunk tank once, she muttered before realizing conversation has moved on.
Like, Zeta, you okay? Yeah.
Zeta,
You alright?
Zeta, can you not hold your alcohol that well? Dylan has like 3 shot glasses beside him, and he's just blinking.
Okay, do we have to roll focus to see how drunk we are? I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't have good focus. I'm not Roberto.
I barely finished my first drink. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, no, Mark's in the second one because he.
If you say your character overindulges, then yes, focus. If not, then you'll be fine.
Yeah, no, for now, Mark's in the second drink, and he's
I
going
guess-
to look at Zeta.
Okay, so I guess that makes sense on why Dylan can do the basic functions of a human being, even though while being high and drunk on bath. Wrong. Video.
Well, it also enhances my senses, and with my mega glasses, it
That sure ain't what we does.
Nope.
Vivi is silently wondering why fossil Pokemon would be the face of a gas station. She basically has the math lady face that she thinks a fossil Pokemon that would not be a good gas station mascot.
To be fair, fossils do dinosaurs become petrol, so that works somehow.
So what about you, Mark? Why is someone as strong in your field decided to come here?
Basically, I used to be part of a mercenary group, and
A what?
a mercenary group. Merc. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yes.
yeah.
And what happened was that we were in a mission. Basically, we used to do, well, power people hunting, actually. And then my brother got, went MIA, and well, my group kind of disbanded, and we joined Cyclops, basically.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the reason why I got so mad the Dragonite was his, basically. Not the Dragonite, but the Mega Ring and the Mega Form, it's all thanks to him, so I got mad.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't... I'm actually kind of searching for him still, but kind of clueless.
Hmm. Well, I hope you managed to find him.
I sure hope to.
Wait until Abby's done typing.
Yeah.
If that someone takes out a gun and shoots here, I'm gonna laugh.
Epsilon doesn't use guns. Me and Zeta does,
Oh.
too. Like, he just takes out the gun, the Bidoof starts eating something off his plate, he just takes out a gun and just points at him. Out.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who's who. I don't remember who's who.
Zeta is Sarah, and Epsilon is Abby.
Got it. I hope I remember.
Think of it as this: Z is a backwards S for Sarah.
No. Too many. That's too many loops for my brain to take in order to make sense.
Epsilon takes a sip of her drink. They actually don't want me. They actually didn't want me the first time I applied. Said I was too small and weak. So I hit the gym and then started my own group. Built a good reputation for getting the job done. Then they came looking for me.
Well, it certainly paid off. You managed to take some good hits out there.
Well, I would say all of that work definitely paid off for you. I'm quite impressed.
I would normally say congratulations, but I think that would undermine your effort.
And well, wait, what did I miss? Sorry, my internet fucked.
I don't know. Where did you leave off?
Yeah.
I don't know. Where did you leave off?
I left off right where Abby was typing.
She just posted.
She just posted that.
Talking about her backstory.
Yeah.
We are backstory talking right now.
Damn.
Was it made by a Bidoof? Okay.
I refuse to be one of those leaders that hides behind a desk and gives orders over the phone. Worked out pretty well for me so far.
Woman of action. That's nice.
I see all of your Pokemon are strong, by the way.
We only saw 2 of them, to be fair.
It's always good to hear that you're able to pursue your dreams and actually take it.
And you, actually, yeah, no, Zeta, don't. Weren't you and your sister in the same group? Are the two of you? She was the leader and you work for her, or were both of you leaders? How did that work?
these sisters. They're super strong and know what they're doing.
Well, Mark's going to continue drinking.
I mostly just followed my sister. I could have gotten in earlier, different roles and all that, but I couldn't let her go out there without anybody she trusted watching her back.
Mm-hmm.
I see you guys actually managed to do some very inspirational combination moves out there. It was actually really impressive. See that you actually work in heavy quotation marks in work. Specializes in the same area that I do, with a few differences.
How often do you guys do combat sort missions?
Do you ask that for
In general, for all of you guys, but mostly pointing at the 3 to the left and the 1 to the right, not Dylan.
Can you repeat how often we do in combat?
How often do you do combat missions or take combat missions?
Arch?
That varies for each one of you. I'd probably say, since Vivi's more of an assassin, and hasn't said that she's part of a group, I'd say she probably sees the least amount of action, because she probably goes in, gets the job done, goes out. As mercenaries, you probably got a lot more work that way.
Mm-hmm.
But here you're getting a lot more like satisfying work.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about more like physical combative, not like how often do you go out into missions.
Yeah.
So what do you mean by that?
Like, there's different type of missions. There's like scouting missions. There's like actual confrontation missions. Like stuff, basically stuff that involves
I'm specifically talking
Okay.
combat missions.
Okay.
Well, combat missions I used to do more often before. Like I said, I used to hunt people from the south.
So really, it happens fairly often. Usually, there's a group on top of it. Take down a target, gather intel. Sometimes just disable security for another team to move in.
Yeah.
Sure.
Me, I used to go more before. Now I still do, not as much, but I also do some undercover work. I can get myself hidden pretty well.
Well, now that we're talking about missions, I mainly fall under combat missions myself. Me and Hero have a bond as Master and Pokemon.
Are you sure that's
You
not
said-
just your beat of using a Mega Stone? Like, no offense. Like, I'm trying to be really careful on this, but you don't necessarily seem like the strong trainer type.
One is gonna blink at Discord. Is that a challenge?
Just an observation. I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just saying, like, how?
I can hear him fine, Abby.
I can hear him go.
Do you have me down low?
I can hear him.
I mean, you are coming a little bit in and out.
Okay.
Occasionally, for me, Logan would cut out, but it'd
Yeah.
only be like at the tail end of a sentence,
Yeah,
kind of
basically.
thing.
That being said, what about you, V? What's your line of work? I never really interacted with you that much.
She just looks over, then and kind of signs out, "I'm an assassin."
Well, at least you. Oh, wait a second. Maybe since you are in the same line of work, you may know this person. I show her the note of. Please tell me I saved that.
Randall?
Please- What?
Are you looking for Randall?
No, his mom. The
Mom.
notes. I swear I had the notes. I think I deleted it. God
I bel-
fucking damn it!
Here, let me look it up.
Thanks.
Roberto.
I do also.
I'm not good at taking notes.
Roberto.
I know this.
I
do.
took the notes, but I think I turned on the. I think I turned off the computer before saving it.
Your lifestyle hurts me in a dimension that you do not understand.
Oh, god damn it. I'm looking through my conversation with Cam because it's one of his characters, and the first thing that comes up is Speedo.
Oh, I'm not even gonna ask. And that's why I use Google Doc for many. Yeah.
I found her name.
Yeah?
You
Yeah,
sure?
just that. Yeah. I actually went and looked in the conversation with me and Arch.
I should look at that instead.
Yeah. Uh, okay. Do you know this person? I show her Adriana. You work in the same area. Maybe you talked before.
What did Mark say?
He's asking you if you know anyone by the name of um, Adriana Rykor.
So, Vivi. That's just something I never thought of that connection with, but also I should have thought of it. This woman would have been an assassin high in the ranks. Whether you got to interact with her is up to you. She
More than
focused.
likely she did not.
Pardon?
More than likely she did not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because her specialty were bug types.
Okay.
She pretty much relayed that to Mark.
Okay. He puts the picture on his coat. Well, that's a shame. Patience. And what about you guys? Actually, yeah, no. That's actually it's good to ask someone else about this. There have been some disappearances happening. Apparently, some agents disappear, some orphan kids disappear out of an orphanage.
Phoebe immediately bristles when she hears that.
Well, you know something about that?
Another drink, please.
Everyone, let's for a drink again.
I'm the one that's drinking the less out of all of you guys. I'm taking it slow in order to just like rewind. All of you are drinking to forget, almost.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. Mark is just going to be like, yeah, no. Since I'm searching for disappearances and people who went MIA, I actually got to figure out a lot of things. I'm mostly just searching for my brother, but you know, if the dots connect, the dots connect.
So, Mark, if you need any help, I would be glad to help you search for your brother. If we ever
Well-
encounter things.
Do you know anything about the disappearances?
No, I do not. But I can look into it during my missions. My next few missions, if
Thank you
needed.
very much. Zeta is like,
FYI, Epsilon is still on her first drink. Zeta, on the other hand, is a bit of a party girl.
awesome.
Dylan probably has like 7 already.
Ow.
I'm like I'm basically not even looking at my right side at this point.
Oh yeah, no. Mark had like 3, but
Dylan is gonna slam a shot down in front of Evie. Come on.
She
That's
makes an
One
X
won't
with her
hurt.
arms.
she does what?
She makes an X with her arms.
But Vivi, you sounded like you had some kind of reaction to the when I mentioned the orphan disappearances. Do you know something about it?
She frowns and then sighs. I don't, but I kind of want to figure out what the hell's going on.
Well, there is actually no real MO, but well, I'm sure it's going to come up soon enough.
Well, Mark, I have something that I'd like to ask you after seeing your battle skills.
Sure.
Would you be up for a battle possibly at some point tonight?
Can he, Arch?
I don't have a map for that, so no.
You could just use one of the old maps. We wouldn't.
I don't have a map situated for that. You're in the big city.
Can't we use the outside of the tower?
There is nowhere. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
The tower would be on lockdown, and they're not going to let you guys go back there.
Okay.
On the castle.
Well, if the opportunity presents itself, I wouldn't be against that. That being said, I think everyone here is a capable trainer in their own right.
If it's a single group, they're not the smartest. Taking orphans and homeless people, that's easy. But agents? That's going to get some attention.
Well, that's the interesting part.
What's
because,
next? B-doofs? Dylan just chuckled.
Well, that's the thing. Maybe they don't care if being noticed. Maybe they are doing something with the agents that just guarantees that, well, even if they got found out, hee.
Zayda isn't sure if she wants to drink this or throw it at Dylan.
Do it, you won't. Dylan just says as Zeta with a serious face.
Discord just looks
She
to
will.
Zeta. Discord just looks to Zeta and just like slowly shakes his head.
Is it worth it?
Just like don't.
Mark's going to look at Zeta. Throw the chips. It may not hurt as much, but it will dirt his clothes, and that can be a bother, I would guess.
Do you really think that it will bother him that much?
Good point.
The bartender eyes you guys like, are you fucking there?
I mean, I know, I wouldn't, but I don't know about the other guys.
Dylan just has a smirk on his face, like, wow, this is fun.
But yeah, absolutely. I do think that.
Ignoring casually, orphans and homeless people wouldn't be noticed. Agents will get attention. If they didn't want attention, they would have stuck to the former. Something about that seems fishy.
Or maybe.
Vivi, you do recall that when you brought this issue up to people before about this, because you've noticed at times, like, people among the streets have gone missing. You were brought to Ezekiel about that issue. So someone really high up has noticed. If that's correlated to the same. Because you didn't hear anything about agents before. You've heard about children. At least in the capital.
Arch, I have a question.
Yes.
What is the order of disappearances? Like, did the homeless people start disappearing, then the orphans, and then the agents, or it was just random?
From what you've heard, Roberto, you've mostly heard about the agents.
Mm-hmm.
And only recently the only thing about the orphans I'm telling is that's definitely more recent. However, if there are more disappearances, you're not sure if it's linked to the same group or not. Because some people do. Revolution tends to recruit children at times, so maybe it could be attributed to that. So you're not sure if it's the same group always, but you get feelings every now and then.
Fair.
But to the answer, what kind first? You're not exactly sure.
Okay. Yeah, no. Mark's just going to nod, and well, that's it. I do think it's interesting because, yeah, I don't think they care who they
Maybe
are.
some kind of connection to that guy that we just fought.
Or if they care, Hmm.
Well,
Mark's just pondering.
Discord just kind of like picks up and interrupts and just says, "Well, I hope after all of this we might get a promotion. Considering that might help you guys on what you guys are finding, and we get somewhere."
Fair.
That might be pretty nice,
That being said, it was one attack. I don't think we would earn a promotion just for that.
Well, we did kind of help save Ezekiel.
Yeah, that gets
We-
merit badges.
We also fucked up
bonus is
the
good,
Necrozma.
I mean, yeah, we did. We had to have at least some brownie points. I mean, like, I
Get a
don't want
pat in the
I
back.
don't want just a pat on the back. Like, I still got a long way to go. I'm hoping that's a boost on where I'm going.
And Discord, can I say one thing?
What's up?
My Bidoof stood up against a Necrozma, so think about that.
What's up?
I'm still thinking that's mostly just your Bidoof somehow being unusually superpowered, and you just happen to get one.
And Zeta. Arch.
Yes. Oh, my bad. My Discord started pinging, so I thought it was one of you, and I was like, what? I realized it was something else. Anything's possible. I'm just glad we were able to take them all alive. Intel is important. Oh wait, shit, she's 3 drinks in. Anything's possible. I'm just glad we were able to take them all alive. Intel is important.
I don't think she's more than 3 drinks in now.
At this point, I figured she'd be more.
Now give her another drink, then she'll start acting like that.
You can tell me if you actually start slurring your words due to drunkenness.
I would actually love to see that interrogation go through.
Roll for drunk.
Drunk. If you're gonna do a lot more shots, yeah, roll for drunk.
Roll for
Because to be 100% fair, a lot of things that guy said made no fucking sense. Also, I do think that his appearance there was weird because as much as an open air field that place was, Ezekiel guaranteed me that was security there. And well, they just blown up a wall and come out busting.
Well, to me, that just proved that no good can come from the south. Like, I just had enough of this stupid thing going on.
Says the man that is chasing down his girlfriend that went there.
Look, it wasn't her fault. For some reason, her dad had to move jobs, and she was forced to go over there. Like, it really wasn't under our control. I did try to keep up with her.
What is her name?
Her name?
Yeah.
I do have it written down.
Funny you say that. Runs away.
When you say that, digits up, run away.
No, I do.
He's on me.
No, I do have.
Well-
yeah, I do have that written down. Her name's Christy. Yeah,
Last name?
I didn't think that far. Let me think of the last name.
Oh, it's
No.
N.A. Christina. No, okay.
No,
Well-
okay. I just wanted to make sure it was no one that Mark ever hunted before.
Well,
That would
I
be
do
weird.
well,
Yeah, it would.
I do have to say, I feel like my reason for joining is a lot more unique. Because after I sobered up, I realized what I got myself into. And I figured,
Sorry.
go ahead.
I don't believe they were sent by who they said they were, but we won't know until they're questioned properly.
Yeah. Like I said, I would love to participate in that. It would be funny.
My main goal is to show everyone that weaker Pokemon still do have the potential, and are
Mark,
just as strong as fully evolved Pokemon.
well, that's for sure for some Pokemon, but well, I am sure that some of them are not the case. Just you didn't send the Elekid into battle, so I won't know about it. But
Yes, I did.
oh, you did?
Yeah, he did.
At the very end, once Majestic was at 1 HP.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, he
Mark's
threw it
just
out
going
and
to
did
look.
nothing.
Yeah, no. Mark's just going to look at you and just be like, yeah, some of them are, but the Elekid will mathematically never be as strong as the full-grown Electivire.
Yep. You can hear Discord putting his drink down on the bar, and just kind of shrugs, saying, "Well, I found out today that a Bidoof can Mega Evolve and beat a new Necrozma. So you do you, man, and you follow your dreams. You have no idea what kind of stuff that people can
Well,
do."
I can kind of lead into why it can Mega Evolve. It's from a legend. In the past, there was Bidoof known as Seers of the Weather, like the rain and
Like
thunder.
cast forms?
Basically like a cast form, but for ancient times, as cast form is kind of newer nowadays.
Vivi, I'm not questioning that guy with the ugly ass hair dye job. He's gonna monologue about beauty or perfection or some shit.
Mark already a few drinks in. Going to look at Vivi. But you see, that's the funny part. Because we can threaten, we can threat him. We can threat to dye his hair another color.
Oh my god, dye it hot pink.
No, just dye it normal, like normal black.
Meanwhile, Discord is the only one who has two colors, like two colors on his hair.
Or even better, we can threaten him to shave his hair.
Oh my god, we should say that to Ezekiel.
Like he'll actually pay attention.
Hey, the prince does laugh on occasion.
Vivi, with how awful he dyed that hair, I think shaving his hair would be the only thing that scares him.
I mean, with how charred it is now, might as well.
Oh yeah, like most of the color did leave his hair because of the fire that he was fucking engulfed in.
Yeah, Discord is just chuckling, saying that probably would be under a cruel and unusual punishment for him, at least.
Well, that's the thing about unusual people. You normally have to do weird stuff to make them talk.
Mm. Oh, I do say, what's up with you, Vivi? Well, why didn't you get here? Vivi? Glitch? You there?
She's eating, so give her a sec.
Ah,
Okay.
Oh, bartender, a bag of chips, please.
this is a bar with a grill and menu, no chips.
Fine, those plain nacho tortillas.
Listen here, you little shit.
I was about to say I can feel him twitching from over here.
Yeah, he gets you that, and he's like, they're pretty bland because they weren't meant to be because they don't really have that in this place. It's not a Mexican restaurant.
Okay,
I'm
what
thinking
a
American Bistro.
Basically, he got them for Hero, and Hero is eating the chips.
Right. In my limited bar experience, most bars have stuff like nachos and chicken strips. Fair. I'm thinking this place is a restaurant with a bar attached.
Heh.
Vivi shrugs. Found out about everyone that was disappearing and ended up here when I talked about my fears of disappearing too.
Wait a second. Are you from the... Did someone you know disappear as well?
Just some kids that were on the street. I'd see them often when I was out, and it was kind of hard to miss when they disappeared. At least to me.
Fair. Oh my god. I wish it was easier. God damn it.
This world is getting way too dangerous. Too many people being like disappearing.
Hey, at least it's not like the South.
I think it's because of the South.
Mark went to drink a little. As someone that did it. Okay, question. Did Mark already do missions in the south?
You've probably done it in the border. If you've snuck over to the south, you've not done it for very long.
Okay.
There would have been brief trips to like maybe hunt someone down and head back out.
Okay.
Actually, give me a roll for fate.
How does one roll for fate?
Give me a 1d20, and you can choose high or low. High being you've been on a very specific mention, low, not really.
Hi?
Natural
All right.
20. Natural 1!
You were passed over on the mission to hunt Ymir.
God damn it.
Wait, what?
You were passed over for the Ymir hunting mission.
God damn it. That would be dope.
No,
sorry.
it wasn't
Not
that he was
the
passed.
mission. It was something else.
No, it wasn't that he was passed over. Is that he was absent that day because he was sick.
I was sick.
Sorry, it was the mission to deal with I forgot his name, but to deal with the Anaheim family.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you probably killed Winter's dad.
No, he wasn't there for that.
No, that's too long ago.
And if
Yeah.
you were the one who killed Winter's the one who killed Winter's dad.
Exactly.
Well, found his body.
You
Yeah.
told Roberto that you killed him.
No, he's just stating that the agents went and found the dead body.
Oh, okay. And
And
Abby said
Ymir started becoming a problem, and then they had to go hunt down Ymir.
fair.
Anyways, Epsilon says, technically it was Stephanie, but Winter told her too. Oh yeah, because I was thinking about the original version where Winter is supposed to have ice powers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Epsilon says, well, I think that's why we're here, to make things safer. Or at least, that's what the pamphlets and posters say. You turn around to the wall, there's a poster right there saying that exact shit. Verbatim.
Mark's going to cheer for that. An ironic cheer. That being said, Discord, I can guarantee one thing. People in the south, they bleed just as much as we do. Some of them even more. So, really, no real reason to get scared.
It's not that I'm scared. It's just I'm borderline pissed off because of just how irresponsible everyone is over there about dealing with stuff that they really shouldn't even be dealing with in the first place.
I mean, different cultures, I guess.
Well, there is different cultures, but once those cultures start harming other people, then there's a problem, regardless of what culture.
Kind of like Dylan over there.
God damn it.
Well, he's not a problem to me yet, or anyone else. I hope.
Well, I
I mean,
made it this.
secondhand smoking too could probably be a risk.
Well, I made it this far.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I've been trying to rack my brain around where I've seen you before. Have have you been at the base often? Where there's the at the lounge?
Are asking that to who?
Dylan.
Oh, yes, I have. I usually go there to, well, train with Hero, or, well, me and Hero's training is just watching movies, so but mainly we are in sync, and that's how come we're so strong. As Hero's been with me since before I could even remember things.
I
His
do
speed may not look like it,
I
but
do
he's 21.
I do appreciate you giving your life story, though that it wasn't exactly what I was asking.
Yes.
Yeah. Um. Do you ever see someone do you ever see someone playing a guitar and tip them cigarettes?
Who the fuck does that?
Who would do that?
It's you, isn't it?
No, I only smoke marijuana. He says bluntly.
I don't carry cigarettes.
I thought there's this random bald guy sitting there, listening to these agents blab on about everything. I mean, maybe.
Look, I swear to Arceus, if it's you, if you're the one that's throwing your cigarette buds in my freaking guitar case, do you have any idea how hard it is to try to get that out?
I at least tip you in like fives. I don't do that.
In cigarette buds.
No, I actually tip you whenever I see you play.
He's saying he
don't know.
gives you extra money.
No, I know.
I don't know, I said that in character.
Arch.
Some people have no class.
I used like Zeta just said. I used to be that way, but I changed.
Just promise not to have any of your belongings into my instruments and my personal stuff. That would be appreciative.
I don't do that. Why would you even assume it was me in the first place? He just says, kind of surprised. I might be relaxed, but I'm not that much of a dick.
Do you realize how much you smoke?
I only smoke once a day.
That's a lie.
Twice a day.
That's also a lie.
No, I believe you. Once a day. 1 pack a day.
Don't lie.
You know
Lying
how
is-
you know how expensive. Who would put cigarette buds? We joints are different from cigarette butts.
Epsilon swirls her drink and mutters, "No discipline."
Well, huh. You should have seen me before I quit that gas station.
Just promise me not to mess with my stuff, alright? I just get really tired trying to clean out my case.
I understand, and if I see anyone who does that, I will stop them.
Uh-huh, sure. Just downs the rest of his drink.
Wait a second, Kat, I think I'm cutting out.
And he's gone. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I think I was cutting out.
Well, but
No. It was
Like-
because everyone was kind of roboting to me.
oh, okay. And it's like, well, on our end, we heard you fine. So yeah.
Okay. Well, that being said, we have to wait and see how things are going to turn out. Because, let's be fair, that was an interesting night, to say the least.
Honestly, yeah. I usually don't...
That was this night.
That's what I'm saying. It was an interesting night.
Oh, I thought. Sorry.
Yeah.
I read that as
Yeah.
Oh, that other night was wild.
Nah.
You know, I imagine they're going to call us the next day to talk to us about it.
Basically, yeah. Discord just kind of like takes a deep breath and sighs and says, "Well, I don't usually get to. I'm not usually involved in combat stuff all that often, so I'm just glad that most of you guys were able to take care of everything that was going on. I was just trying to corral as much as I can."
You didn't do bad.
Well, you didn't do well, like he said. You were doing pretty good over there.
Well, you did it. Fuck, Jesus, that's my line.
God damn it!
I mean, for what you guys are here for, yeah, you guys are pretty awesome.
Well, he's going to point at Zed and Epsilon himself. We take care of combat. You guys have other specialties. It's different.
Yeah.
I've definitely had worse nights, but if I had a list, I'd put this somewhere in the top 10.
Well,
I can see that as well.
That's
What's
pretty.
number one?
This day pretty much will be a day that I will never forget.
It's not as bad as getting shot at by a Machamp with 4 guns.
Please tell me we weren't high for that.
No, I was not. And it scared the shit out of me.
Okay.
Well, I never really see. I mostly spend my time in the lower quarters in the lobby. So if you ever feel like passing by, I do some gigs here and there. So if you want to say hi, you can probably say hi.
Yeah, maybe he looks at Dylan with the visible "holy shit" expression.
But okay,
Yeah.
Epsilon, if today was on your top 10, what's number one then?
I seriously don't know what could be worse than this.
I'm waiting for Epsilon to die. I'm curious. I'm legit curious.
Okay.
Let's change it up a bit, you know?
What?
Yeah.
I just changed the music up to change it up a little bit.
Okay.
I just changed someone else's character theme because I was like, this works.
Mhm.
Still allowed. Probably a tie between that time my date ended up being a recruiter for a weird cult, or when our old infiltration specialist turned out to be too good and was secretly infiltrating us.
That must have been awkward.
Well then.
I think the most weirdest thing that I've had happen to me. Uh, hmm. I was on a mission in order to try to get some information from some guys that were causing trouble, and it was supposed to be this whole mission. They didn't really tell me that much. I was just the guy to go get the information. Unfortunately, the way that I usually go in is usually put on a show and try to, just sort of weasel my way in order to see what happens. Uh, One of them fell in love with me, and I spent like more than half of that mission trying to get them off my tail, and it just ended in disaster. The entire team had to be involved, and yeah, that definitely wasn't it wasn't one of my best days.
All the while, Zed is doing the math on the horrible accuracy penalty you'd get from the recoil from 4 guns.
But like I said, I think Mashamps is strong enough to like subvert the recoil.
But then again, I think Machamp is more of the spray and pray than the sniper or good aim.
Yeah. To be fair, I think Mashamp could snipe a cannon, but still.
Yeah, snipe it by throwing the gun at someone.
Well, since we're talking about weird nights, first of all, Epsilon, I do hope the first guy at least bought you dinner, at least.
Machamp.
Instantly.
Oh my god.
I can do that.
That being
Now-
said,
Now I want to see a Machamp sprite with 4 guns.
for
It's
me,
probably already John.
a weird night.
I'm walking here.
I'm waiting for our Epsilon to stop typing, to finish typing, and I'm going to actually think about the weird nights for Mark.
Oh, she was nice enough, but I didn't stay for dessert. Once she started babbling about Arceus Reborn, I just left. Weird religions is one grenade I won't jump on.
That's 100% fair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for me, I guess most of my nights are fine, but I think there was this one time that I went diving with me and my Pokemon, and I found an underwater cavern. I went there, and what happened was that my rebreather broke, and I had no way out. I stayed there digging for some days.
That just sounds like bad luck. Yeah.
It was not pretty.
I thought you were gonna say someone was screwing in the cavern.
You see, I found this cube.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
To be fair, I do have one Pokemon that is not the best digger, but at least he can dig. Wait a second, there are a few fucking mosquitoes here. I'm going to grab.
Mark goes outside and kicks the shit out of an Ultra Beast.
Buxwell.
I'm back.
How's the Buzzwolves, Roberto?
It's a pain in the ass. I just grabbed the electric racket. If more of them come, I'm just going to murder the shit out of them.
As one does.
Yay.
Fun fact that awkward cultist date was randomly generated writing prompt she pulled up when Mark asked.
That's awesome.
That's good shit.
That is comedic timing right there.
Yeah.
I think my worst night would be when someone tried to clean my Garbodor. She's living trash. What do they expect? Spike threw him away by the seat of their pants.
But why would they even try that to begin with? Wouldn't that just make them, dead?
That's basically trying to kill a Pokemon.
No, I meant, wouldn't the guys be dead by the time they start trying to clean it up?
They're either that or an idiot. Or both.
Fair. Very fucking fair. Well, Mark's just going to order a few more things to eat and something more, and one more drink before. Well, wait to see if someone wants to start any other topic of conversation, because really, Mark doesn't really have much more to say right now.
I think that's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. I have had way too much to drink, and I do not want to wake up with a headache and a hangover.
So, Vivi, your place or my place?
I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't hear that and see you guys.
Mark is just going to think, at which point did they actually are a thing? I just saw Vivi shut him down constantly.
No, but seriously, guys, you did pretty awesome out there.
Mark just going to thumbs you up.
I'll thumbs you up back, and then I continue, and then I head out.
Discord, yeah, as you begin to head out, your phone does kind of ring, as does most of you got yours. It's from Agent Evergreen.
Huh.
It says tomorrow at 12 o'clock sharp, For some of you, that'd be during your lunch. He wants to meet with you in the meeting room. In a meeting room, 216.
Discord slowly turns to everyone else to see if they have the same reaction. Like, look at
Dylan
the
is
phones.
gonna. Dylan just says, "God damn it! I was gonna take Hero to a nice restaurant."
Looks
Uh,
like. Well, go ahead.
Mark started typing like he started to type, "Do we bring food and drinks?" And but then he stops and just raises his phone and just be like, "Yeah, I received that as well."
Yeah. Discord just smiles, looks to the rest of y'all, and just kind of like yells out while he's walking out. I think we are getting that promotion.
uh, Epsilon texts, "I'll be there." Dylan texts, "Can we bring?"
Can we
Oh,
bring
geez.
lunch?
Can we bring our lunch? Wrong R. That threw me off. And Vivi starts signing your place. I get. Hold on, I got this message. When she sees it, she blinks.
That's the only reaction, just a blink.
And to those of you who have messaged back, you get no.
Mark is going to say, just going to type. He's actually going to type the thing that he said, but then erase it and just say, "Okay." Well, I feel like we're going to at least spend a few more, well, at least one more evening together, I guess. That's fun, at least. Well, Mark's going to stretch a little.
And so Discord's leaving the scene, right?
Yep.
Cool. I don't have any barracks or anything, or the chances are you probably have an apartment.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. You guys are paid on a government salary, so you
You're
know.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of my money comes from the tips that I play.
I think that like Mark would not spend much money on his own house, but he would spend money like building a fucking shooting range or something.
Okay.
In a gallery, good luck. This might not be a promotion, but at least we'll probably get answers.
Yeah. Or in the worst case scenario, is a new job. Eh, Not worse, but I don't know. I just don't know what to think about the Goldilocks.
I think the worst case would be you. You're fired.
That's fair. That's 100% fair.
Fun rocks up to you. I don't like you. Be gone.
Begun thought. Okay.
You thought you'd be getting a promotion.
No, I didn't.
Can I pause the can?
I actually really was like, did you mean that?
The you were fired?
Yeah, no, oh,
Seriously.
figuratively. Okay, because I was like, are you insulting Mark? I don't know. Am I the worst case scenario?
No,
Either way, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
if it was intentional, she probably would have put the dash.
Yeah. But okay. Mark's just going to stretch.
Better keyboard.
Mark's going to stretch, finish his drink, and just like, well, I think I will be going home as well. Good working with you guys, I guess. Looked at the Epsilons there, Vivi and Dylan. Well, I don't think. No, actually, I have a shooting range at home, if anything. So if you guys want to drop by and, I don't know, pass your aim.
That sounds
Uh,
cool, but I think some of us are too drunk to shoot.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
I
today. I don't want you guys to kill my cat. That was a joke. I don't have a cat.
Is it
But
a
still.
glare meow or a meow?
I don't have a cat. That was a joke. But still, my neighbor has one, and I don't want you guys killing it.
Understandable.
Understandable, how can I say?
It's a very crude looking shooting range.
The neighbors hate me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, they
do
for
you have-
sure hate me.
Yeah, like, do you have any idea how many noise complaints I get?
Like, do you have any idea how many noise complaints I get? I don't. I stopped paying attention after the fifth.
I stopped checking my mail.
I think I'm getting evicted, but I have a gun, so they won't.
One day they
Save the
tried to.
king.
One day they tried to kick me out, but gun.
No. They tried to kick you out. That was in the middle of you shooting and trying out a new ammo. And then so you come in with the gun, just like, yeah?
What?
Like,
What's going on?
oh, nothing, sir, nothing, sir.
You approach me, I can't evict you without getting closer.
I love Mark already. God damn it.
I fucking love Dylan, even though he's just so fucking comedic.
You are kind of away from the mic, Logan. Can you get closer?
I fucking love Dylan, even though he's so comedic relief.
Oh my god. I like that we already have memes.
It's us. Of course we're gonna have memes.
I just use the public range and the training grounds. Also a big open field. One time I tried to practice urban combat with a Nerf gun. Do you know how hard it is to compensate for wind with a foam dart?
Mark's going to look at her. I have no idea, but that sounds like actually some kind of good training even. Do you have a spare one?
Hey, this is how Mark and Zeta became best buds.
They just
Nerf guns.
They just start playing with Nerf guns like we can't shoot each other with real guns. Let's just play with Nerfs.
My god.
God damn it. Like,
I might.
well,
So, there's this
if
section.
you're up for it, I would love to go. I don't know. How do we call this? Like 1v1 against you with Nerf guns? That sounds funny, at least.
It's like you're being completely like serious about like actual training, but it just out of context it sounds like you're trying to get together for like a play date.
No, like it sounds funny, but it actually does sound like good training.
Again, out of context.
Yeah. That being said, she's a good sniper, so yeah.
She's a good sniper, but is she Deadshot?
I mean, we have that skill.
You got me there.
Zeta is the silliest agent.
Yeah.
Gee. 1v1 me Nerf duo, bro. God damn it.
Wait until one of the YouTube videos that you come across is basically how to put Tic Tacs or nails inside a Nerf gun and how to make it still work.
I am 100% sure that's possible to do.
Oh, it is. Someone already did it.
Oh boy.
That's why I mentioned it.
Now I kind of want to draw that. Adding it to the list.
What the
Should have a list.
1v1 Nerf duo. Oh my god. That's awesome.
Mark v Zeta. Nerf war.
Nerf for nothing.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Just the next mission, you forget your gun and actually have a Nerf.
and still somehow manage to kill your target.
Yes.
Don't underestimate that.
No, I know.
I will try that, bro.
You see, the thing is, you're wondering, man, how'd he kill him with a Nerf gun bullet? That's actually not what happened. I just bludgeoned him with this.
But like,
Just have a bloody Nerf gun.
was the centrifugal force going at such a high speed, like hitting the target at such a right area? I just hit him.
I just pick up the gun and hit him the head a lot.
That explains the multiple bruises.
To be fair, I did prepare Mar for close combats. If anything comes by, he does have a knife.
Yeah.
And a
You know
smaller
what I
gun.
want to spend all my money on? TN.
Now imagining like Zeta has one of the awesome fully automatic Nerf rifles, and Mark has that crappy little pistol with 3 shots.
I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that. God damn it. He has an old one that haven't seen the light of day in years.
I also have a knife. It's hidden in my hair.
God damn it. I can't imagine like Mark and Zeta kind of geeking out over weapons and shit like that. God damn it.
Meanwhile, Discord is like, you guys got guns? You guys got weapons?
Yeah. Lots. Oh my god, that's dumb.
Doesn't everybody?
Yeah.
I don't. I
You
think,
see, yeah,
I think Discord and Dylan, like, not traditional weapons. Like, I could probably get my guitar and whack someone with it. I mean, that's still technically a weapon, right?
You know what? Hey, Seven.
Yeah.
Add the ability bash if you want to bash someone in with your guitar.
I'm adding it in.
You see, everyone here has a weapon. You see, even that guy. That
what
black
would
boy-
Dylan? What
Knife,
would
we
Dylan
have
need to
snipers.
have?
You have a sword. He has a guitar.
God damn.
What would Dylan have?
A
Hope.
blunt.
No, he has just one of those lighters without the fucking.
No, he has a suppression ability because of the weed odor coming off of him.
Also have an earring that connects to a rodom.
God damn it.
Do you have a dagger? Duh. Fair.
Yeah, no, I noticed that Mark's way more crew than fucking Zeta, so that would be a funny duel, like Zeta with a high-tech, highly modified rifle and Mark with like a star-bout one. Alright,
Well,
that's
shit.
true.
The good thing is this isn't competition.
Yeah.
He said, shifting his eyes, writing down notes.
Stupid eye. Yay. Look, if my gun broke, I'm just going to throw it at people. I'm not going to worry too much about it.
Yeah.
I don't have really that much sentiment about it. Oh my god. Also, 7. I'm sorry that I want Discord had to leave before we started a whole new topic of conversation. God damn it. I feel kind of bad.
Well,
It's
once we have
fine.
time, we should hang out.
No, it's fine. It's actually fine in hilarious because I think like Discord comes like get together with all of y'all. Turns out that we have to do a mission together, and like you and Zeta starts to become like way buddy buddy. It's like, what did I miss?
Yeah. Yeah, Mark is just going to give her a thumbs up and just be like, well, it's my cue. Well, until tomorrow, I guess.
Hasta la mañana. What the fuck? The fuck you say to me?
I said, what now?
Salami what?
Depending on what happens tomorrow. You go tomorrow. You know too much. I'm sorry. Pew 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 pew.
Oh no! Here's my move against me. Gun.
Ah, that's super effective against humans.
Yes, guns.
That's super effective against anyone with blood vessels.
That's super effective against anything that's squishy.
Wait a minute. I'm squishy.
God damn it. We are dumb.
We have fun here in victory.
You know too much. Shoots with Nerf gun. Just kidding. Welcome to Elite Squadron.
Okay, I don't think Ponder would do that. I would pay to see John doing that.
Well, John ain't here.
I know. God damn it.
They would do it if she were in charge.
Awesome.
I'm fucking with you.
Sapphire probably would do that.
Oh my.
Sapphire with a Nerf gun.
Mm-hmm.
Sapphire would go actually a little extra. She'd be like, "Someone give me the handcuffs. We don't have handcuffs. Well, get me the zip ties. They're kids after all."
Alright, you know too much. It's not the small Nerf gun either. She gets the full railgun one.
And like she'd like, okay, it's like I don't want to waste ammo. Tried to hit it lightly once, but it starts shooting like 10 bullets. She's like, oh no!
The more the gun shoots, the more I'm losing in my bank account. My God.
Like when she gets to the last person in line, she's like, all right, like you have to go too. Pull the trigger. Nothing happens. Oh, I'm out of bullets. Hold on, I need to get some bullets. It's like she gets on the ground, starts picking them up again.
Just awkwardly staring at her, picking up all the bullets.
It's like the Nerf guns that stick to clothing, so she pulls some out of you, and then she like stops at some of the ones she shot before. Just because you pull the bullet out doesn't mean you're not dead.
Remember, stay dead.
Like, just flips Sapphire off.
You'd hurt her feelings.
Flake would be like, oh no! Fuck you!
Sit behind him while they're zip tied to the chair. You know too much about our operation. Click, click, pop.
Ponder just gives Sapphire head pats.
Meanwhile, one of you two are gonna find out a way in order to legitimately make like weaponized Nerf guns and make them actually like deadly. Where like you shoot someone just like what the heck was this freaking Nerf gun, and then it beeps and explodes.
Oh my god! The most creative weapon ever. Nerf or nothing.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Nerf
Mark's also
or nothing.
Mark's also going to leave the scene.
We have
Alright.
fun here in Victoria.
This was a good mini session.
Yay.
Yeah, it was.
New rival line shoots balls about the right size for a shrunken Pokeball.
Okay, so Travis throws Pokeballs. Zeta and Mark shoots with Nerf guns back. Most strangest battle ever.
It'll be like, it would be the weirdest shit ever.
Yeah, it's like we're trying to kill each other, but we're not being serious about it.
My god. Unless anyone has, I was gonna say, not really. Well, you want to, yeah, it's up to the 4 of you who are still there.
I'm okay. Mark
I-
really doesn't have anything else to say.
Yeah,
We good?
I think we good. Unless Sarah has something to surprise all of us. Something to surpass Metal Gear.
God damn it. A new Nerf gun.
Oh, Epsilon just shows up with one of those Nerf swords. Epsilon is just like, what is this? Zeta's like, it's your new weapon.
Zeta's going to drink some water and eat some food before leaving. She's a party girl. She knows how to avoid a hangover.
Fair.
Fair.
Meanwhile, Discord is easing back into his alcoholic life.
Oh my.
Hey, you know how good he was when he was a regular drinker? He would drink and then immediately start playing trumpet solos.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Well, I don't know who left actually. Who perished?
I don't know.
It was Logan.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, well,
in that case, I think that will be the end of our RP session.
Yeah. To be fair, I think we needed that.
True.
Because, well, we wouldn't actually manage to talk much in a one shot, I guess. And know, like,
Mm-hmm.
more about our characters.
Funny thing I just noticed. Just like Travis and Ruby, Discord and Zeta had the same HP total.
That's amazing.
Oh, nice.
That is nice.
So does Dylan.
So did Dylan.
Yeah, I do have the same HP as Vivi, but I think Roberto has way more. Not way more, but more.
And then I'm the weird one.
You're the one.
You are-
You have less defense than Dylan or me.
But she has a lot of damage reduction.
Yeah.
Like
But
her
yeah,
class-
look at my defense and special defense.
Yeah. Especially once I ready my shield. Fair. Yeah. 7, you can end recording if you'd like.
Alright.
This is a fun little thing we did.
Yeah.
I am expecting this to maybe go 2 more sessions, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe 3. I don't know. Depends on pacing.
I mean, let's be honest here. Everything else probably won't take that long. It's the battles.
No, yeah, I figured. And I think...
You
Hmm.
I'm gonna say it all depends on how fast we can end battles and shit like that. And
Yeah.
Zeta
way-
and Zeta and Mark are crit machines, so yeah.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. I have something in store for you guys. Anyway. Yeah, I just got, quite frankly, at this point, all I have to do is set up the final boss, and then we'll be good.
Mm.
Sarah, sometimes things take 3 sessions. Sometimes they take 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad
both
life.
of us just feel the pain. Like, yeah.
No,
I'm gonna go ahead and end recording.